All right. What is up, y'all? Let me get this started real quick. I think you guys can hear me. For whatever reason, Camlink is not going through with my face. Give me a second. Of course we got some technical difficulties right from the beginning. Give me a sec, y'all. I appreciate your patience. Can y'all hear me at least? Is that good? Okay, can hear me, can see me. Alright. Come on, people. It worked in the dry run. It worked in the other dry run. And now we all see this. Okay, am I here? Can y'all see me? Are we good? What is up, y'all? Romquak here, your friendly neighborhood EDC enthusiast. What's up? How are y'all doing tonight? Brad, first one in the chat. Thank you for showing up. I appreciate it. Outdoor Craftsman, what's up? I feel like I talked to y'all beforehand on Instagram. I'm just like, okay, you shut up. Ian, what's up? Good to see you. Bao, what's up, man? Good to see you. Keith from Australia. I'll be talking about him in a minute. But what's up, man? How are you all doing tonight? Oh, Kirk is here too. What's up? All right. Okay, you guys are storming the chat. So really quickly, thank you guys for coming up. This is the first official live stream ever on this channel, and I'm super stoked to be here. Super stoked to be talking to all of you guys. And it's been a crazy journey. I've been here for about 2 years and started making my first video, I think like during pandemic time, and just a little extra time in my hands, so decided to, you know, shoot for a passion. Everyday carry was what I was into, and started posting, and here I am 2 years later, and I have all of you guys following me through and enjoying this live stream. So I'm stoked, y'all. And also, this is commemorating 8,000 subs. We're at, I think, 8,200 now, which is amazing. So thank you guys so much. I'm just really happy you guys are enjoying the content. It's been real, like, trial and error, going through things, making good videos, making really bad videos, but I mean, it's all part of the learning experience, right? So my goal for this live stream is just to provide a lounge, a space for us to talk about EDC, you, me, everyday carry. What are you guys into? What are you carrying? And you know, I got some stuff planned today, but also, you know, we'll just hang in the chat, see what's up, see how you guys are doing. Oh man, everybody is just, oof. Okay. New deals, I see you. What's up, man? We've been having a conversation. He just spent a hefty little bit of money on some new EDC that his wife might not be happy about, but I mean, we'll see. Kayla, good to see you in the chat. Zales Uchiha. Okay, I know you from commenting on other videos, past videos, so thank you for showing up. I appreciate you. Chris, what's up, man? Fat Thor, what up? Oh, man. Blade Brigade, what's up, man? Charlie, what's the best affordable fidget toy? I'm gonna be honest with you, man, there isn't one. All the fidgets nowadays are made from like awesome titanium and zirc, and it's just it's wild. And also, it's not so much like the construction of it, but it's also super rare. It's really popular these days, so you have to join like rare drops, limited drops, and it's a markup, man. Second market, the gray market for that is crazy. So I'm not gonna lie, man, it's not cheap. What's up? Elijah, what's up, man? Good to see you. Oh, man. Max Level, thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate you. He was part of that $600 EDC challenge we did a few months back. We'll definitely talk about that. Wanted to provide you with a little bit of behind the scenes on that, what we got going on there. Navraj, what's up, man? Good to see you. Gary, Lord. Oh, yeah. What is that? It's the Lufie, I think it is, the LUFIE. He has Facebook group on EDC fidgets, and it's just, he makes crazy like Ace of Spades, Kings, and I think Accessorize Me has covered that extensively. But yeah, for sure, that's a big one. I've tried to get that for a while and I still have not. Oscar, what's up, man? Jay. Okay, so I got a few things planned. I'm gonna calm down in the chat a little bit so I can actually get a few words in. But today we're gonna be doing a little bit of a mail call. I got an unboxing to show you guys. Also, I wanted to talk about, you know, what's in my pockets right now and kind of go over that, kind of give you a real-time perspective of what I actually carry on a Friday night. And you know, chime in whenever you guys feel like it. I want to hear what you think of the carry and how would you improve on it, what you like, what you don't like, and how you would do it differently. All right, so I'm gonna get started with this unboxing. Okay, this here package is from a small little company we all know and love called Carryology. All right, so as you know, Carryology is just really awesome in terms of collaborating with other well-known EDC companies and brands, and they just make really quality stuff, and I'm always in awe of the things they come up with. CVV baby banter, by the way. And this time I got the opportunity to get in on this drop before it was sold out. I wonder if any of y'all know what it is. It's recent. It's recent. Maybe not the latest one, but pretty recent. All right. So, y'all know what this is? There's two. A small one and a big one. Any takers? All right. This is the Fractology bag. And it was created in conjunction between Carryology and Alpha 19er. They make, I believe they make bags out of New York, and they specialize in making really high quality, durable bags for the masses, but they have the military and other spec ops teams worldwide in mind. And so this is called the Fractology, and it's kind of an offshoot of the bags that, I don't know if y'all have seen the IKEA bag, the big blue bag that has like yellow handles. It's IKEA branded. That's called the IKEA Fracta. And so I've seen that in all sorts of uses and places, like people taking it to groceries. I've seen, if any of you guys rock climb or go bouldering a lot, they always keep these they keep their climbing ropes and their gears in these huge bags, the Fracta bags. And so this is kind of an offshoot on that. So they made it with really, it looks like X-Pac material, and they've kind of redesigned the straps and how they fasten it so that it's stronger, more durable. And I believe they tested it by putting like two people totaling of like 220 pounds, 230 pounds in here, and they lifted them up with the bag, and it didn't break, it didn't tear. So this is definitely durable. I think it's huge, right? Like I could fit in this easily. And so there's also a little loop field here, and it comes with a premium patch. It comes with a Fractology patch right here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay, yeah, you can. So I'm gonna be sticking this on an EDC pouch, or just leaving it right on the bag. I don't know. We'll see. But there's a full-size one, this big one here, and then there's also a smaller one that, I mean, it looks exactly the same, so I won't open it there. But yeah, that was, I don't know if they limited that. I think it was like a short-term thing, but I'm excited to use it. I'm probably gonna use it on grocery runs. I do boulder occasionally, so if I go with a bunch of friends and have a bunch of gear, I'll probably be throwing it in there. Other than that, I'm probably just throwing it in the trunk. If I ever need to go camping, or if I ever need to haul anything larger than a daily backpack can handle, or a typical duffel can handle, I'll be throwing that into use. So let me know what you think about that. I don't know. Hunting purse? It's not a purse, okay? It's a man bag. Haven't we gone over this? Let's go, man. For sure. Brad, spinners are generally pretty affordable in brass. Okay, that's a good call. That's a good call. Earl, what's on the agenda tonight? Okay, yeah, so we just did the unboxing. We'll be running through what's in my pockets in just a little bit. Oh, it is Lauti. I was thinking Laufey from, I don't know if y'all watch anime, but One Piece. I think that's why I was thinking Laufey, but it is Lauti. My bad. Zale Zuchio, Ron, were you able to score a mighty pouch in the recent drops? Yes! Actually, fun story. I posted the video about EDC pouches. I don't know if y'all caught that, but I could link it for you in a little bit, probably at the end of the stream. But I covered like a budget pouch that you can find on Amazon if you've never used a pouch before and you're kind of considering whether or not you want to throw that into your larger loadout. Personally, I use it in a sling and a backpack. I don't carry the pouch by itself in my pocket because you could easily just put the contents in your pockets, but that's a whole separate discussion. But one of the pouches that I covered was the Garage Built Gear Mighty Pouch, and all I showed were product page photos because I didn't have one, right? It's like super rare, it's hard to get. I talked to Brandon over on Minimalist about it, and he was lucky enough to get his hands on one, but yeah, no luck. So as soon as I posted that, a few days later, Matt from Garage Built Gear commented and was like, yo, you know what? We have a drop coming up in 2 hours. if you want to get in on that. So it was the blue, royal blue on the exterior and the orange on the interior, and lucky enough I was able to get in on that. So it was like perfect timing. It was good timing. So that's coming in the mail, and you best believe I'll be making a video about that. So you heard it here first. Sneak peek is gonna happen. Let's see. Super happy. Brad says he's super happy he found a camera magnet fidget slider. Okay, we're gonna have to have a picture of that at some point because that sounds really interesting. Ian, am I into big idea design? Yes, absolutely. So right now I have within arm's reach the TPT slide, which is this awesome little titanium tool that takes utility blades, and it didn't come with a blade. It came with like it's almost like it's a piece of metal that is machined to have some utility, but it's not a blade. But you can easily use it's sharp enough to open packages in a non-dangerous, lethal way. But there's also a hex hole here and a lanyard here as well. Let's see. The dual click pen is actually really fun. I don't know if you see that. Focus you. It's just my hand. Alright, there. Anyway, so the best thing about this is the action. You can click it on either side. As you can see, there's a place here and a place here. But it takes a ton of refills because of the way it's designed. You can twist it and it'll elongate or shorten depending on the refill that you're using. So it originally came with just a ballpoint refill, but I personally like rollerball and like gel type refills. So I swapped that out quick, and it was lucky enough to be able to fit on there. There's a huge compatibility list on their website, but largely Big ID Design just has really awesome, well made, like high quality stuff. Like all their products are well designed. I mean, that's the game, right? Like anyone can kind of produce a tool or produce a wallet or produce keys, but it's the design aspect that goes behind it, all of the time put into it, that you really can tell that it's been designed especially to function or especially to be aesthetically pleasing. So it's always satisfying there. Let's see, Elijah saying hi to everyone. What's up? Do I like the baby banter? Yes, absolutely. It's what I love about it is that it's really like a low barrier to entry. Like when I looked at the original banter, I've heard a lot of good things about that too, but I don't have one yet. But it is a little more expensive. This one was, I don't even see if I can pull up the price. I think it's less than 60. It's here we go. Yeah, it's $59.50 over on the NAFSCO website, and it's really handy. I mean, this is how it fits in my hand, and there's a thumb stud that you can easily use your oh, here we go. As soon as I go to demonstrate, I slip, right? But you can activate it with your thumb. It's real easy, nifty, and it's fun. It comes in a lot of cool colors, several cool colors. I picked the blue just because there's a little bit of pop, a little bit of contrast, but it's a good time. Everyone make sure to like the video. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate that. And he's just coming here to watch, man. I appreciate it. Gary asks any EDC slings I've been intrigued about. Right now, I'm really okay. So I don't know if y'all have ever heard of Air SF bags, AER, but they're a small company based out of San Francisco, and they make really, they're really clean, like all matte blacked out bags. And I haven't gotten one yet because I'm still like mulling over which one I would get, and their City Sling looks pretty cool. I've had the pleasure of testing out the Black Ember TKS sling, which kind of converts into a tech pouch as well as sling. Used that for a while. It's actually really sleek. Black Ember has a really nice design language as well. It's like really sleek, minimal black. Somebody count how many times I say sleek in this live stream. It's gonna be a ridiculous number, I think, or aesthetic. But the Moment Mini Sling is also my go-to just because of how small it is, and it just fits either on your back or on your front. When I go into my, don't tell anyone this, but when I go to drive, instead of having the sling in the back, I just switch it over to the front. I don't even take it off because it's so slim that it doesn't interfere with your seatbelt. It doesn't interfere with like being bulky or you sitting back. I just kind of twist it around and sit down. I keep my car keys in there, I keep wallet in there, and it's all set to go. So it's really, actually really useful. So, all right, so coming off of slings, let's talk about what's in my pockets, y'all. As you've seen in the videos past, like my formula doesn't really deviate too much. I usually wear jeans or shorts, and I always keep my wallet, we'll start with wallets, in my front left pocket, only because I don't want to put it in my back pocket So when I sit down, my posture is kind of messed up, or your spine is like misaligned. So I've heard bad things can happen. So front left pocket is the extra carbon forged card holder. Now for me, I don't carry too many things in my wallet, period. I do keep a couple cards and just emergency cash, but it's enough to be accommodated in this small form factor. And I absolutely love the trigger. The pull trigger is the best. It cascades the cards so that you can easily see everything there, no problem. And I don't have to like kind of flip it open or rife through it. It's all there easily for me to pick out which card I need. Usually it's just the card in the back. Like let's say I'm paying for something with my credit card, I keep that in the back strategically, and I just pull that out. Other than that, really slim form factor. Check that out. So inside is my main cards. I have like 5 cards in there. I don't know if you can see. Yeah. And then here are cards I use occasionally, and then I have a fold emergency cash in there too. All in all, very slim and fits in your pocket super easily. In the front right pocket, I got my Orbi key organizer. I'm sure I've talked your all's head off about this, so I'm not gonna say too much. Basically, it stacks your keys nice and easy, so you can organize from top to bottom. Let's say your home key, your work key, and maybe some other things that you need locked. You stack them in that order so that when you go to use it, you know that the first key is always going to be your home key. Your last key is always going to be your work key. So from there, you don't even need to look and choose which key. I also have a tool on there. This is also from Orbi. Beer opener, measuring tool, a variety of other things. And it's really nice and neat. And I also have this magnetic clip here. This isn't from Orbi, this is from Alpaca. I kind of salvaged it and just modified it, but I threw it on there so that I can attach it to I have the Alpaca hub system, which is like a magnetic bar that you can stick on the wall or stick on your desk, and just kind of clips on there. So when you're not using it, that's where it lives all the time. So that's pretty chill. Let's see. Oh yeah, here we go. You liking it so far, right? All right. And right now I am carrying the Baby Banter. That's this guy right here. Talked a little bit about it. The G10 scales are really cool just because the texture on it is real nice. Like I'm able to grab the knife and it doesn't feel like I'm gonna slip, or it doesn't feel like I'm going to like mess up the action or anything like that. I can just flip it out, flip it in. It has a clip on the back if you want to put it on your actual pockets, but I just put it in there. I don't actually clip it. It does have a deep carry clip though, if you can see. Like it goes right there up to the edge. So if you decide to put a lanyard on there, maybe it won't be so subtle, or a knife fob, but with the way the clip is stock, it's super subtle. It'll barely show up. It'll barely poke out of your pocket. And then finally, just in the back pocket is my phone. I'm using my phone a lot, so I don't have that problem where if I sit down on it, I'm gonna mess up my posture because I don't want to sit down on this. I don't want to crack the glass and all that stuff. So that is what's in my pockets, y'all. Nothing too different. If you've watched my videos, then no surprise there. Everything is there. Oh, what's up? Brandon's in the house. Thank you. So this man is a lifesaver. He actually went through with me and just did a dry run on this. This is my first live stream, right? So I was worried about the audio. I was worried about the video. I'm a perfectionist, so I'm trying to like get everything locked in, and he was troubleshooting the audio with me. So thank you, man. It's because of you that this stream sounds so milky smooth. All right. Let's see. I think I skipped a bunch. My bad, guys. Okay. Yo, everybody is giving props to Brandon. See, when a celebrity walks in the building, you know. Yo. Okay, so Ian asked if I'm down with Tactile. So I haven't had the chance to check out Tactile Turn or their knives, but okay, so yeah, Tactile Knife Co., Tactile Turn as well. I haven't checked them out yet, but it's on the list. And you know how it is with everyday carry. It's always like it's a non-stop thing, man. Like you think you're done, you think you've got your grail kit, and then something new comes out and you're like, do I need that? I think I might need that. And it's tough. Like I'm trying to budget for EDC and it's just not going well for me. Oh man. All right, so max level EDC says Seiko makes a classic diver automatic that has a massive community of modders. So that's an interesting topic. Like how many of you actually mod your gear after you get it? Like I know I spoke really quickly about the dual click pen and how I changed out the refill almost immediately. Functional wise, like of course you can still use a ballpoint pen until it's dry, and then you switch it out for a new one when you're out of ink, right? But in terms of modding, it's like, okay, I have this awesome piece of hardware, but I want to dial it in even further. I want to customize it so that it's exactly how I want it, custom tailor it to suit my needs specifically, no more and no less, right? So how many of you mod your EDC gear? I want to know. Ian Code says he's double in on Apple, 12 Pro Max and an Apple. Okay, so I have mixed thoughts. Okay, so here we go. I used to have an iPhone a long time ago, but I now am just an Android guy. I love the Google Pixel. It's really smooth, really clean, but it's so big. Like, this is a 6-inch phone, and oftentimes I want to mess around with it with one hand, but then I don't know if y'all like try and stretch and try and get over to the left side, and it's tough. And the only phone that I've found that even is remotely easy to use with one hand is the iPhone 12 and 13 mini, right? If any of y'all watch Peter McKinnon, like that's what he rocks, because it's small, it fits in the hand, and he's like a big dude. He's like 6 foot plus, and he can easily handle a big phone, but he likes a mini phone, right? And so I'm just like, oh, do I want to wait until an Android person or brand pulls out a sub 6 phone? I think the Asus Zenfone, the latest one, is 5.9, but okay, yeah, so Brad says Sony Xperia. Yeah, sure, but is there one that's sub 6? That's the problem, right? Like, a lot of the smaller phones out there are like flip phones, or like you're gonna have to take a huge cut in terms of like camera quality. If I'm taking photos of EDC or whatever, it's not gonna be usable, right? So at the end of the day, I gotta reel it back in and see if it's even gonna be functional or practical in how I want to use it, which is, in my opinion, how everyone should approach their EDC, their daily loadouts, right? But I don't know. I'm debating it, and to that end, right, the Apple Watch as well is a fine piece of equipment, but I haven't found an Android watch that's, I mean, I haven't wanted to buy one yet, right? Like, we'll see when the Google Watch comes out in October or whatever, but right now nothing is compelling enough for me to actually pull the trigger on a smartwatch, so we will see. Oh man. Minimalist, what's my grail knife? Honestly, with all the conversations that I'm having with everyone, I don't even know right now. Like, I see the Zon floating around, and that looks awesome. I honestly, right now, I think my perspective is I'm just gonna stepping stone it. Like, I'm going slowly from economy knives to more like mid-range knives to higher end knives, and I'm gonna tell you right now, Brandon, I'm using you as a reference. I'm using you as a guide, because knives are your thing, and every time you upload a video on them, I'm always watching to see what kind of quality, what kind of neat characteristics of these knives you're talking about. So maybe I'll just watch more of your videos and I'll let you know. Okay, I'll get back to you on that. All right. Okay. All right, let's see. Elijah, dun dun dun, he's taking off. All right, man, take it easy. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it, man. You can catch the rest of this live stream later. It's going to be uploaded, so no worries. MSP says he's rocking his Pixel 5. Perfect. That's awesome. I think there were a few features with the 6 that I really enjoyed that weren't available in the previous versions, and I think part of that was like the high refresh rate on the screen. The Pixel 5, was that the one with the where it had the radar coming out and you could like control audio by swiping by and stuff? I don't know, man. That's tough. Oh, New Deal says iPhone 14 is not coming out with a mini version. Yeah. All right. Well, there's case closed on that. Max Level's going to the S22 Ultra next month. Have fun with that. It's an awesome piece of kit, for real. It's just you're gonna be two-handing it all day. Ian says I always want the best, which ends up being the biggest, so it'll always be the Pro. All right, yeah. Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Okay. Brad got a Zon. Brad, how do you like the Zon? Tell me about it. Can you convince me that it is a grail knife? I would love to know. Max Level says because my phone is both my camera and my editor. Man, you're a G. You edit your stuff on your phone? Okay. With the advent of like short form content and all that, reels, shorts and stuff, it makes it a lot easier and accessible for you to edit on your phone now, right? And phones now are not just phones, they're computers. They're very complicated machines that are capable of really awesome things. So absolutely, absolutely. Zales Uchiha says, Ron, did you know that Zero Food had a drop a while back? Compact utility pouch in 2 different sizes. No, I did not. So I'm gonna have to double check that, but I haven't seen it. I'll definitely check it out. But right now, like I'm dipping my hands into the pouch game right now, and it's tough, but I'm gonna try it. Ian says get an arcane abyss. Okay. Okay, I gotta look this up. Arcane abyss. I'm pretty sure Brandon has talked about it too. Arcane abyss. Okay. Oh my god. That looks amazing. Okay, titanium handles, alright. Oh. Okay, it is a bigger boy. And there's a lot of finishes. Stonewash, Gray Blasted, two-tone, all PVD black, the mass steel, black PVD. Okay. Okay, back to the drawing board. I gotta consult my wallet. This is ungodly. Okay. Okay. All right. Real quick. Now that I have the browser up, I'm gonna run this real quick. This is the $600 EDC challenge. Okay. I want to talk a little bit about this just because it drew a lot of attention from a lot of people watching, and they just really enjoyed having, you know, like 6 to 8 different perspectives on the same premise, the same loadout, right? I think it was a main knife, multi-tool, a wallet, key organizer, a flashlight, and I think it was, and then if you had budget for anything else, then you can throw in a few wild cards of your choice, right? Anything goes. You can go fidget, you can go tool, you can go anything you want on a knife. But this started actually back in February of this year, and it was Randy over at Moorlander EDC across the pond that reached out. Oh, I'm based in West Coast US, by the way. Might not be across the pond for some of you, but he reached out and was like, hey, do you want to be a part of this? I'm putting this together, a few other like-minded individuals, let's do this. And so I was like, you know, it sounds fun, let's do it. And so what happened was we just got together and we just talked for months, because it was between scheduling, between figuring out the exact criteria, what we wanted to do. It was a lot of like kind of going back and forth, but we ended up finalizing on a date in May, which is funny because this uploaded in July, but we've picked a date in May. I actually reached out to Brandon and asked if he wanted to join this challenge, which he did. You should definitely check out his version of the $600 EDC challenge. It was really clean, but we ended up scheduling it for May, and then we had to push it back because of, you know, different things, different factors. And I actually filmed it back in April because I was like, okay, it's gonna be May, I'm gonna do this. And then 1, didn't come out till July. 2, a bunch of awesome things came out between May and July that I got my hands on that I was like, oh man, like this would be cool in the EDC challenge kit. But I've already finalized my kit, I've already filmed and shot everything. And don't get me wrong, what I put out is definitely what I would carry on a daily, but I think like a big part of EDC and formulating your loadout and your kit is the interchangeability of it all. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you'd have a knife in your loadout, but how many knives do you have, you know, in the arsenal? Like, I got this right here, and this has not too many knives, okay? If y'all want to see what's inside, let me know and I'll open it. But but this has my knives, right? So I'm just like, okay, I could go with the Baby Banter, but I could go with the Spyderco Parry 3, but I could, you know. So it was really just like, it was frustrating, like watching everybody else go, oh man, I just got my hands on this, I'm definitely gonna include this in my video, this and that, this and that. And I was just like, oh, I want to do it, but it ain't there for me. So it was a good time though at the end of the day. And when we all released it, we released it simultaneously. We added everybody to the playlist, and it was just fun. You know what I mean? Like, it was just a great time to see how people thought, the thought process, right? Some people immediately were like, I need this knife in my kit and I'll build my kit around that. Others were like, okay, I need this multi-tool because I'm in the field a lot and this is how I would do it. This has to be sort of like the keystone of my kit, and then I'll build around that. For me personally, I just approached it as like a daily commuter type guy. I don't have anything specific that I do with my tools or need tools for something extra specific. So I'm just gonna be running with a typical wallet, typical keys, you know, like standard knife. I'm not hunting or anything. It's just, you know, mainly opening letters, opening packages, and for any whatever odd jobs I might have, right? So how can I maximize the quality, the aesthetic, of course, the functionality without breaking the bank and still justifying it as sort of your daily commuting type of dude, you know? And that's how I approached each one of my kit, each one of the pieces of my kit. And I mean, I think I put together a pretty decent one, right? So, I mean, I like it. I've swapped, I mean, as you can tell from the what's in my pockets now to the video that was up a few months ago, like, things have already changed, right? So that's how it is. That's how it is. All right. Brandon says pass on the abyss and go for the carbon bug out. Oh man, Brandon, why you gotta do this to me? Okay, let's see. Brad says Adobe Lightroom on the phone is amazing. Oh yeah, for sure. So whenever I take a quick like snapshot in the wild and I need to edit it and shoot it up as a story or something like that, Adobe Lightroom is where I go. Ooh, Outdoor Craftsman says Zon or Sabenza. I don't know. What do y'all think? Zon or Sabenza? I don't know, man. Either one. I would love either one. Yep. Ian has a carbon fiber bug out. Okay. You gotta show me that sometime, Ian. I want to see that. I want to see that thing. Is the music not playing no more? Let's do a new one. We're just talking to ourselves here. Let's go here. There you go. Right. I was like, okay, it's a little too quiet up in here. Let's jazz it up a little bit. Woo. All right, let's see. A Robin says I have a load of wallets as it is in my main collection. Yes, yes. I think I have a caddy of wallets, and with wallets it's interesting too because like you go back and forth from what you need, right? Sometimes if you carry a lot or go into a special occasion, you want to carry a little extra cash. You don't want to just throw that in your pockets, right? You kind of want to go for a bifold wallet or a cash holder, specifically a cash fold, right? So it's still everything's well contained, but right now I'm not swapping around too much. I think it's been the extra card holder for a little bit, and until a need arises for me to switch that up, that's what it's gonna be. Ridge wallet is super minimalistic, but it's not too much smaller than the Dongo, and I love the bottle opener aspect. So yeah, I haven't tried a Ridge wallet either, but I have tried, I believe it was Aviator wallets. I tried it back in the day. It's a European based brand that it's designed for Euros, so it actually holds the cards in a stack style with an elastic around it. Lots of finishes, real cool. Oh, I think I have here. Okay. Here. So this is the Aviator wallet. Okay, that was unplanned, by the way. I just remembered that it was in the drawer and that was there. Okay, so this is the Aviator wallet. You can see this is the CF variant, but this can be like, I think they have aluminum, they have other finishes, but the stack is here, okay, and it comes all the way around. And what you do is you pull this tab and it pulls your cards out like that. Okay, let me do that again. Focus wasn't there. All right, so here, pull the tab, and then your cards come out, and then you fan it out like this, and then you take your pick, whichever one you like. Okay, but with that, right? So that's that additional step I was talking about. With the extra, I could just pull the trigger and it would cascade it, and I can already see. Whereas this one, you gotta pull it and then you gotta fan it out, which is, I mean, it's whatever. It's your style, your preference. It's not too much of a hindrance. But I just like that quick access of it. But the cool thing about this is that there's a tray in here. If I pull this out, there's a tray in here that comes out. Okay, this is felt. It's felt lined, and so the thickness of that tray is just thick enough for you to hold a euro, right? So the euro is not a bill; it's a coin. It's a little thicker than a quarter, right? So you can easily put that in there. A few of them in there. I think like the footprint of the wallet's pretty big, where it's enough to, like, you know, buy your bus ride home, or go on the subway, or if you just, you know, use your pocket change to round out the bill, then you have it in here for you. So there's that added utility. Personally, I don't use coins, right? So that wouldn't make too much sense for me. But let's say you carry something specific, like maybe you have a toothpick or match or a tool to adjust your watch's date, then that can slide in there. So it's all about finding uses and figuring that out for yourself. But yeah, back to the Ridge. I haven't done a Ridge personally, just because I've kind of dabbled with the card stack already, and it's just not there for me. Can't have my baby. Brandon says, "Can't have my babies getting scratched up." That's fair. Ridge is very solid in that manner. I think the quality is good, but the materials are like rock solid titanium and steel and all that. So Brad says, as far as bulky, I usually rock my hitch and timber organizer that houses my multi-tool Sabenza and Big Idea Design TI pen, titanium pen. Yep, sounds cool, man. Everything, I like that module aspect of it. You know, when you have your loadout and you kind of put them in as components into a pouch, it makes things a lot easier, and you know it's all gonna be there in one spot. New Deal says, Open Seas makes great minimalist wallet. I don't think I've looked them up before. I've heard of them. Open Seas. Okay, I found OpenSea, which is an NFT marketplace. We're not gonna talk about that, but I'll have to check it out sometime. I'll see if you want to check it out. Okay, we'll talk about it, Brandon. I don't wanna. I gotta decide on it first. You know what I mean? All right. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about that $600 EDC collab video, it was super fun. I think we're gonna do a different topic next time. I don't know exactly. I don't think we've decided on what topic we want to do just yet, but I think it's gonna be a good time. Like, just getting a couple minds together and it'll be fun. Okay. All right. So we're getting to the point, guys. We're getting to the point where I want to give something away. Okay. Where I want to give something away. So what I'm gonna be giving away, I've hidden it here on my wall because y'all wouldn't notice, right? If you ran up in here, you wouldn't be able to see it. But I'm giving away 3 of these. The Live with Purpose exclusive RE or patch. So quick backstory. When I was starting out, I was like, okay, I just created a logo. So the logo here is the Live with Purpose, right? You got the L here in the gray and the dark yellow, and then the P comes out around. So actually it could be just like that, but then, so that's a Live with Purpose, right? But then it was more symmetrical like this, and it's a little more like mysterious, you know what I mean? Like when you look at it, you're not like, okay, what does that say exactly? I don't know yet. So that's how I arrived on the logo design. But I was like, okay, I'm getting into this hardcore. I really want some patches. Why not make one of this and just kind of like see if I can sell them, see if I can give away. But I think right then the hype wasn't real. Like I had like a few hundred subscribers, and you know, I think I did a Shopify store, and then it did not make financial sense because, you know, you gotta pay money to run that store every month kind of deal. And I was like, okay, this is no bueno. So that went down real quick, but I kept taking pictures of it, kept posting it up, and then people started asking, right? And right now, here we are, 8,200 subscribers later. I'm like, all right, people are like, when are you gonna sell these? When can I get them? How can I get them? Can I buy them from you? So here we are, first official live stream, and I'm gonna give away 3 of these, okay? So right now, there are 34 of you. That means about 10% chance you're gonna win one of these. That's astronomically good, I feel like, as far as drops go. Okay, so I don't know if, okay, remember earlier, I don't know if y'all saw, but there is a dude in here named Keith that spoke up real quick at the very beginning. I don't know if he's still here, but speak up if you're here, Keith. Need you to watch this. But basically, okay, the way Brandon does his giveaways is he basically picks someone that is in the EDC community that is a creator that he likes, and he kind of blasts them with his viewers, right? Which I thought was really cool, because a big part of EDC, I feel like, is, you know, the community. You know, everyone getting together. Things like this moment, this lounge right here that we're chopping it up about everyday carry, and people are just happy, and people can talk about their ideas, and there's no wrong way to carry. Everything is your perspective, how you see it. So I love that he's just looking at other creators and kind of nurturing that space. So I appreciate you, Brandon, and this is your idea, but I'm gonna run it here. So basically, there is this creator that I found on Instagram. His name is Keith, and his actual handle is Keithfro. Let me pull it up for you. So this dude has very clean photography. Like, look at this. He's in an EDC. He's from Australia. All this stuff that you see here is just fire. Like, I love the aesthetic of it. Just muted tones, gray tones. I feel like he got me into the Casio World Time. Like, I was gonna buy it, but then it was just sitting in my safe for later, and I was just like, all right, I'll figure it out one day. And then I see pictures, banger pictures, by the way, of this watch on his wrist, and I'm like, okay, that's it. I gotta do it, right? Oh, damn, Brandon with the $9.99. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, super chats are enabled. I didn't say anything about that, but thank you for that donation. I appreciate that, man. Supporting the channel. But this guy, Keith, clean photography, and did you know he has a YouTube channel? So that's this right here, and I'm gonna run it in the background, but this is the video I want you guys to crash, okay? This is my favorite winter gear, which is crazy because I mean, you know, just living in my own little bubble over here, I didn't realize that it was winter in Australia. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's July, what? But it's the dead of winter over there, and he's got a dope video with a loadout that I think is really awesome for the context, right? The needs, the purpose. And so he has 693 subscribers, and it reminds me of when I was just starting it out. And when I posted my first video, I think I had like 50 subscribers just from random, I don't know, hey, check out my channel, subscribe. And it was like a subscribe for a subscribe, or yeah, I'll subscribe, but you know, I'm your brother, or I'm your cousin. I'm not really into EDC, right? So it just reminds me of, like, you know, how I felt when I was like trying to get that first 1,000 and just like pushing it. But dude, look at his setup. His desk is so clean. Like, he's got the branding, he's got like the B-roll. I mean, it's nice. So what I want you to do is go over to the channel, go over to that video. Here, I'll drop the link right here. Can I pin this? Can I pin this? Pinning. I'm pinning his YouTube video in the live chat, okay? And I want you to just comment, live with purpose. Okay, that's it. Just live with purpose. Some say hi, whatever you want to do. Yeah, I see you, Keith. I see you in the chat. Comment, live with purpose. And in 5 minutes time, it's 7:40 my time. So at 7:45, I'm gonna draw 3 winners from this chat. And those patches are yours, guys. Okay? So alright. So go. Alright. Let's see. Safiq Sharaf just followed me. Thank you, sir. Or did you follow Brandon? I don't know, but I appreciate your support regardless. Oh man, Max LED said, I just got Alpaca's new organizer pouch. Really cool. Yes. So they have, I think they have the hub pouch, which is, they got 2 versions. They have one that doesn't have a loop field on the front, and then they have another version like a V2 that has it. I think they released it, and then everyone was like, we need a place to stick these things. So they made that the decision real quick to change it up and send out the V2. And I think it's like $4 more, but it's still so affordable, so cheap for a pouch. So good quality. I think it's also X-Pack material. It's you know, that weatherproof, waterproof material, so it's legit. They also have like a thinner like zip pouch type deal. I haven't used it at length yet, but that's there. Yes, he forgot that dongle wallet. I've seen him feature that a few times, and I've been mulling it over too. Honestly, I might just have to try it, because right now I'm like, oh, but the extra, I've used it for so long. I don't know, I'm stuck in my ways. Ian Coates says, smart going with a Gore-Tex. Yes. If any of y'all snowboard, Gore-Tex is real when it comes to snowboarding boots, and just like keeping your mittens nice and dry, your toesies nice and dry. I've had like, I don't know, I've like shelved things, and then the Gore-Tex would like wear off or whatever, I don't know, but I would go with like really old gear, and then my toes would just get soaked, man. It's just not a fun thing. But yes, Gore-Tex is great. Labor Brigade EDC says Gore-Tex is great. Yes. New deal sub to Keyfro. Yes, absolutely. That's dope. There we go. That's what we're talking about. A Robin's commented and subbed. Nice. Excited for that. Inco says 6 likes, and we're at 50 likes. Ooh, for my first stream, 50 likes. Yes, dude, that's dope. Okay. Dude, this is fun. I really enjoy this, guys. This is a great time, you know? Like, I'm really glad I pulled the trigger and y'all are here and we're just chatting it up and chopping it up about EDC, and you guys are talking to each other. That's the biggest thing. Like, I understand lurking and, you know, just kind of watching and just trying to figure out, yeah, you know, this is what I want to do, and just kind of watch what other people say. But man, like, I love that people are involved and talking to each other about what we need to talk about, you know, what you like to see, what you like to carry. So it's dope. Joe says done and done. Yes. A Robin's done. Nice. Wendy commented, liked and subbed. Yes. Anthony asks, hey Ron, ever thought about reviewing Dispatch product? They have some pretty great easy gear. Yes. So it's in the works, dude, because Dispatch, I originally found them because I was looking for a dope camera strap. This is when I was first getting into the hobby and I needed to take pictures, and I was gonna go outdoors and have a strap and all that, and I stumbled upon Dispatch, and at that time I think they were rolling with the Fidlock keychains and the Fidlock straps, making it easy, and I love magnetics, right? So I picked up a Dispatch strap, but I didn't look at their bags just yet. I wasn't there yet, but since then I know they've come out with a lot of dope stuff, so I'm gonna have to go back and check that for sure. Brad says he loves his Big Idea Designs bolt action. Yes, that's dope. Well, it's cool. It's like an extra added like curve to it, similar to a bolt action rifle, right? So It's fun, real fun. And there's so many things you can do with pens too. It's like, you know, like the action. I didn't know until the Big Idea Designs dual click pen that you can have buttons on either side to retract the pen, right? So that's wild in and of itself. But there's so many things you can do with that, man. It's crazy. Ian goes, there's 2 likes. Come on, dudes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Ken Word says, we all living with purpose tonight. That's right. Live with purpose every damn day, y'all. But live with purpose tonight, too. It's a good start. 2 likes. Have I liked it? Can I like my own? Is that a cop-out? Can I like my own live stream? Shoot. Okay. Yes, thank you. Sorry, I should have posted the actual wording, but you can do that. Oh, Navraj with the 10. Thank you so much, man. Your next coffee's on me, you said. That's gotta be like a extra grande venti coffee, because that's pretty legit, like premium stuff, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. You should check. Okay, M7MD4131 says you should check out the Peak Design quick release camera strap. Yes, so I have one of those. It's like the circular. It's like the circular thing that allows it to. It kind of attaches in real quick and it just clicks in, right? So I have that for like a one-handed strap, and it's pretty slick, man. I think at this point I haven't taken my camera out too much, so the receptors for that quick strap it's got to be attached to either end, right? And right here I'm filming on this, and whenever I'm moving it or doing b-roll or whatever, it like gets in the way because I'm not holding it through the strap, I'm holding the body itself. So for now I've taken them off, I've shelved them, but when the purpose arises, I will definitely get on that again. Gary says, let's see a video for an EDC dad bag. Yes, so I've already announced that that's in the works. That's probably going to come out mid-September. I'm just finalizing the details. I want to figure out what exactly is good. Yeah, man, I just recently became a dad, 16 months. She's my life, man. It's crazy. Like, you think you're doing something and you think you're living life and you're good, but then you have a kid and everything's different. You know, not bad, not bad. It's like absolutely like the best thing, but it's just like you gotta reassess. You know, like things that like how, like for example, like just your day. Like you gotta reschedule everything. You gotta plan time to like make food, make sure she's taken care of, make sure everything is accounted for, right, before you do any of your own things. So it's been fun. It's been a crazy experience, and an EDC dad bag would definitely be bomb. It would be killer. So I'm excited to share what I've been using, and ooh, it's gonna be lit. I'm gonna preface that by saying though that originally we grabbed a bag that was more catered to my wife, and I was wearing that for a while. So I don't know if I'll feature that in the video, but you know, if you guys want to see that version 1, maybe I'll show you. But Val says we have 50. Yes. Ian says we did it. 50 likes. Thank you. Brad says boom, bam, 50. All right, let's go for 100 right now. How much time we got left? Oh, dude, it's 7:47. Okay, look at me talking my ass off. Okay, let's go. Sorry, I didn't mean to language, sir. Okay, here we go. So first, let's change this, and then we're gonna do a new tab. We're gonna do random comment picker. Okay, then we got this video right here, my boy Keith right here. Okay, filter duplicate users, because we don't want to send 3 patches to one person. That'd be lame, right? Filter comments based on specific text. Live with purpose. Add extra entries. Remove winner from list after draw. I'm gonna do this so that I can pick the next 2 winners without duplicating. Okay, so 5 + 1. What's 5 + 1, y'all? Quick. 7. All right, let's go. Okay, it says 19 unique comments. Okay, 19 of you, 3 people out of 19. Let's see it. First person is my man Brad, the #1 in the chat, the first in the chat. You got one, baby. Second winner. Let's go. Play Brigade EDC. Okay, you know what? Maybe I need to. Okay, y'all know. Okay, I'm gonna write it in the chat. Y'all saw it here. Okay. Okay. At Brad. At Blade Brigade. And finally, the last winner is gonna be M7MD4131. Yeah, so he has actually been part of the channel for a very long time. Like, started through Instagram, caught me through YouTube, and he's been here ever since. So all of these, long time, man. Okay, I'm posting these 3 here. So all I need y'all to do is to send me a screenshot of your YouTube channel from your phone or whatever, just to verify that you're truly you, of course, and then DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is at Live with Purpose EDC. Check that out, by the way, if you've never checked that out. But I am going to so I posted those 3 things, or those 2 things, in the chat. Okay, so do what you got to do, and I'll be awaiting your DMs. Okay, but as far as this live stream goes, we are at an end, y'all. That was the giveaway. I hope you enjoy those patches coming your way. I'll get them out as soon as I can, as soon as I get your shipping information. But honestly, I want to take a minute and thank each and every one of you. Okay, like, you've made this experience freaking dope. All right, like, I was tripping out about this. I was like pacing back and forth half an hour ago before the start, and I was like, oh man, what am I gonna do? Do I have enough things to talk about? Do I need to do this? Do I need to do that? But I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I just riffed it, and it's thanks to you guys, thanks to your participation in the chat, blowing up the chat, blowing up Keith's channel, and it's thanks to you guys that this is all possible. You know what I mean? Watching the videos, looking at the photos and the reels and the shorts and all that good stuff is all you guys. So I am so thankful from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate y'all so much. More to come. I don't know when the next live stream will be. I'm contemplating whether I'm gonna do like a monthly, a weekly, a bi-weekly thing, and I think I was waiting to see whether this was gonna pop off or not. I was expecting like 5 or 10 people just like to be chill and stuff, but this was bomb. Y'all blew it up. Thank you. I appreciate that. So I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Oh man, Juan says, nice guys, I'll have to wait to get my first ever Ranger Eye. I'm sorry, man. Maybe good luck in the next one. You might get it next time. Outdoor Craftsman says, congrats. Oh, Xeon B Gaming says, ooh, hi, thank you for making it. He's been a long time follower and subscriber as well. Joe says, thank you. Xeon B, 5 a.m. stream. Dang, okay, you waking up early for this. I appreciate you. Kayla says, you are amazing. Thank you, Kayla. I appreciate that. Oh my God. Greatest live stream ever, says Fat Thor. Oh man, okay, you guys are setting me up, man. The next live stream, I'm gonna like expect like even more, and then it's just gonna be like a chill 5-person quiet stream. Phil360 says, looking forward to the next piece of content, Ron. Thank you, Phil. It's gonna be good. I got a slate. It's gonna be awesome. Oh man. Zambi says, I've influenced his carry so much. Thank you, dude. Like, I'm just showing you what I got. I'm just showing you what I'm passionate about. I'm showing you what I got. Oh, I realized I did not even change the screen back. Let's do this. I'm all talking through you from a little hole on this side. But nah, man, it's my pleasure. Like, I'm not an expert by any means. I'm not, you know, I'm not in the industry. I'm not manufacturing these things, so I don't know too much about it. It's just my personal experience, my trials and tribulations, my things that work and things that didn't. And so I figured if I had to go through the trouble, the journey to figure that out, then maybe you guys can get some use out of it, you know? So it's all good. Gary says, thank you, Ron. Love the content. Keep it going, my man. I will. I appreciate that. Ian, great job. Thank you, man. Brandon, keep it up, bro. Of course, of course. Keyfro, love the live stream. Of course, man. Keep making that awesome content you've been making, okay? Those photos, sweet. I'm doing my hardest not to like try and copy, because I got concrete, I got minimal, I got matte black, but man, it's clean, man. Your ideas are, whew, they're good. For sure. Okay. Brad says disco party. Discord. Disco party? I thought you were like, okay, we're going to Brad's for a disco party. Discord party. I'll show up for a little bit. Joe says kids are asleep. I'm hitting a workout. Do it, man. Get buff. Yes. Ian says Asians always have banger streams. I mean, come on, come on. Jay says looking forward to the next live stream. Live stream with purpose. Yes. You got me with that, man. Woo! All right, y'all. Thank you so much for showing up, for having fun with me, for talking about everyday carry. And until next time, live with purpose. Peace and bye.